Living in Asia is a great thing even for Westerners. Cost of living in Asia is not that high as compared to the Western countries. Moreover, some of the countries in Asia are peaceful and safe for people to live in, with a low crime rate and a high index of human safety. Here are the 10 best countries to live in Asia. 1. Singapore. For more industrious expats, Singapore is one of the best countries in the world to live and work. Around 2/3 of respondents said that they enjoy job satisfaction here. In contrast to the more laid-back destinations in the survey, though, Singapore is a tough place in which to relax, with 29% of expats saying they're not happy with their work-life balance. There is a payoff, though. 43% of expats have a gross annual income of over $100,000. Safety is a major concern while living away from home. 82% of expats in the Lion City report feeling safer than they did at home. 74% said their children have a better quality of life than they would have at home. Two. India. India scores high on 3 criteria: movers, heritage, and power. For centuries, India has intrigued travelers from across the globe. Visitors and expats can't get enough of its charm, complexity, and contradictions. India is also one of the top destinations for working in Asia because of its booming economy and emphasis on technology, science, and research. The majority of cities in India offer expatriates a very good standard of living for a relatively low cost, and the majority of expats live quite affluent lifestyles. The cost of most things, including entertainment, education, housing, and the food is lower than that in Western countries, even within the developed cities such as Mumbai and New Delhi. India has maintained a stable political and macroeconomic environment, reformed the tax system, and fought corruption. These policies have helped India's economy outperform most emerging markets in per capita GDP growth while bringing inflation and unemployment down. 3. China. China is a great nation, second biggest economic power in the world. It is a multicultural country and many ethnic groups live in different areas of the country. Get ready for some serious, awesome culture shock while living in China, one of the best places for working in Asia. China is also one of the most fascinating and affordable places for working in Asia, with an age-old civilization and super modern urban sprawl. Teach English across the country or find jobs in the bustling business hubs of Shanghai and Hong Kong. There are many tourist destinations in China, including the famous Great Wall of China. The incredible cuisine and insight into one of the world's largest and most influential cultures will pay their weight in gold. 4. Japan. Japan is a populous country, but peace is restored with no or little bit crime. The country has a higher education level, high-tech industry, and lots of business opportunities. Higher employment rate makes it one of the best countries to live in the world. If you've reached level N1 or N2 in the Japanese language proficiency test, the job market gets much more diverse, with positions in business, media, and entertainment. Japan has the most volcanoes than any other countries in the world. However, development has changed the way people used to live in Japan. All the buildings have safety procedure for any kind of earthquake. Houses are built with lumber to protect people from any kind of damage. Japan receives thousands of tourists each year. Mount Fuji is the top tourist destination in the country. So if you are moving from west, the land of the rising sun should be your top priority. 5. South Korea. Living in Korea offers expats an exciting life in a very advanced and modern country. South Korea is renowned as one of the world's leading producers of technical goods such as mobile phones, televisions, and computers. It is also a place of both natural beauty and modernity. South Korea offers expats a good standard of living at a reasonable price level. Some living expenses, such as food and housing, may be more expensive than your home country, but such expenses are offset by the lower expenses associated with transportation and owning a car. South Korea is largely a safe country in which to live, and whilst crime does exist, most commonly in the forms of theft and assault, expats are in no real danger, proving they exercise common sense. In major cities, security is monitored in the majority of public areas. Six. Vietnam. Vietnam has become increasingly popular as an expat destination in recent years, and it is now recognized as a safe place for foreigners to live and work. Living in Vietnam can offer a true taste of life in the East. Expats are attracted by the nice weather, lively culture, and the steady improvements in Vietnam's infrastructure. Vietnam has a comparatively low cost of living, and expatriates can live a very comfortable life here with a moderate expenditure. In the big cities, you can find jobs in teaching English, IT, business, finance, engineering, construction, and agriculture. Before you go, learn some key Vietnamese phrases so you won't feel like a fish out of water. 7. Malaysia. Malaysia is a multicultural country with Islam as a dominant religion. Employment opportunities are plenty, and cost of living in Malaysia is quite low as compared to other Western countries. People enjoy a higher purchasing power and lower consumer price index. Malaysia is very popular for people to migrate to because it is not only an adventure far away, it is also a beautiful place with many natural treasures for them to explore during their stay. People can enjoy their life, visit several beautiful tourist sites in the country. Some beautiful destinations in Malaysia include Kuala Lumpur Zoo, Petronas Towers, and a few other destinations. 8. The Philippines. The Philippines is an English-speaking archipelago nation with much to offer retirees, and others seeking a low-cost yet comfortable life in an exotic locale. While there are many worthy and inexpensive destinations in the country, expatriates tend to cluster in developed areas that provide access to services and other amenities. While ranking average on most criteria, the Philippines is ranking high on the adventure criterion, which weighs 3.7% of the score and includes such things as friendly, fun, pleasant climate, and scenic. The Philippines is home to a diverse natural environment consisting of more than 7,000 islands. Whether you decide to live in the city, in the highlands, or near the beach, you should have no trouble making your budget. 9. Indonesia. Indonesia, a country of around 250 million people in Southeast Asia, is abundant in natural beauty. Soaring volcanoes, spectacular rice terraces, and some of the best diving in the world. Indonesia is one of the fastest growing countries in Southeast Asia, with a vibrant local culture and a rich history of dance, music, and crafts. Due to its economy and industry, Indonesia is also home to a rapidly growing expatriate community and has many things to offer newcomers. Low cost of living and normal quality of life makes Indonesia one of the best countries to live in Asia. Whether it's food, housing, or household help, Indonesia tends to be very affordable for expats. 10. Thailand. The land of smiles is the perfect starting point to work in Southeast Asia. As one of the most popular places to dip your toes into Asian culture, Thailand's locals and expat community make for a softer landing for foreigners who want to work there. It's also one of the best countries in Asia to live because of its legendary full moon parties, glorious street food, floating markets, and Buddhist monasteries. Like other Asian countries, the cost of living in Thailand is very low. In Thailand, people enjoy strong purchasing power and great quality of living. There are lots of beautiful beaches in Thailand and other tourist sites. Also, people love to eat famous Thai recipes and drinks.
Thank you for watching. Now it's time to discover more. Simply click on the screen to subscribe to our channel and watch another video.